Hey YouTube, this is Russ Amusement Park Fan 62. Here is going to an amusement park on a budget. Now, please note some of this will require you to spend money, but I will talk about how you can also save as well. Now, the biggest expenses typically when you go to an amusement park are going to be tickets slash season passes. I will get to each of these here in a minute. Food and drinks, and then those picks you can get off roller coasters and such. So now let me start with season passes. Now, if you live near a Six Flags park or Cedar Fair park, and you go there quite often, the best thing to do is get a season pass. Um, Now, with Six Flags, for instance, right now, they're running a sale. I saw this in a video the other day, where you can get a Gold Plus pass, which can get you into all Six Flags parks. I will down below put all of the stuff that is good in that, um, so you're aware. Um, you can get a Gold Plus pass at Six Flags St. Louis for 54.9 or I think it's yeah 54.99. Now, please note that price is going to vary depending on the park and the area it's in. So it so that's going to vary a little bit on that pricing anyway. Um, so it may be higher in some areas like New York, uh, Chicago, stuff like that. Um, Now, food and drinks. Now, there are two ways you can go about this, and it depends on how you want to do this. Now, you can go. Now, both I believe Six Flags and Cedar Fair offer a food and drink plan, which means you can go to any place in the park that allows it at least every I think it's like 60 to 90 minutes depending on the company. And you can get usually a main entree and a side excluding drinks for the meal plan. Now, um, now for drinks, like the meal plan, you can get like it'll be a small cardboard cup. I don't have a cup with me, but it's a small cup. It's about probably the size of probably a little bit smaller than your typical small you can find at like a McDonald's or Burger King. Um, and I believe the wait for that's every 15 minutes. Um, Now the other option is, depending on how you want to do it, you can buy the all um, for drinks. You can buy the all season souvenir cup. Now, with Cedar Fair, that one souvenir cup is 34.99, but it does also vary by park as well. I know at Cedar Point, a the basic 99 cent one is like 15.99, I believe. Um, so it does vary by park a little bit, and what their pricing is for it. Um, but but that also gives you free drinks all season. Now I believe it's just soft drinks with those. I'm not entirely sure if like ices and stuff are included. So that's one thing you may want to ask. I believe they want you to buy the icy souvenir mug as well. I'm not entirely sure how much those are. Now for food. Now, depending on how you want to do this, um, the all Now they have an all season and an all day souvenir, um, or an all day and all season food plan. Now, depending on how often you're going to eat, is going to depend on the food plan for this. Now, if you're going to go to a Cedar Fair park and you want to eat as often as you can, I highly suggest it be all season. Now, it is going to vary by parks, but it's around like $100 or so. But that does get you, food. I think it's every 60 to 90 minutes, depending on the park. Um, Now, I'm not sure if certain restaurants are excluded from that. Okay, next is um, they call it Pix Unlimited, which are the like pictures you can get off of roller coasters and stuff. Those are going to vary as well. So now also make sure you find out what the park's cash policy because all parks are different in this situation today. Some parks accept cash, some parks are just card only or Apple Pay or Android. Now, um, parks like Six Flags, um, Kings Island, and Carowinds as of now, but starting in 2022, all parks, all Cedar Fair parks are going to be cashless as well. Um, so you make sure you know on that. Um, Now, when it's all said and done, um, so if you get like a Cedar Fair, a season pass with the food plan, with the dining plan, or with the drink plan, I'm sorry, and the Pix plan, depending on how often you want those pictures, and depending on the pass, that is going to run you about, depending on how much the Pix plan is, at least $500 or so. Um, but that does get you all season. Um, right now, with it being Thanksgiving weekend, basically, this is a good time to do it. Um, to look into those because sometimes I know because right now Six Flags is having a sale on the Gold Plus pass. Cedar Fair, as far as I'm aware of, as of now, they don't have any sales like that going on. But it's good to look into those at least and decide because if you want to take road trips to multiple parks next year, in like the Six Flags or Cedar Fair chain, it's probably best to buy season passes because basically the price of a 1 day ticket is going to be around $10 or so more, or well, $10 less than it would be just upgraded to a season pass. Now, please note this with Six Flags, if you have a 1 day ticket and you upgrade it to a season pass, just a basic season pass, I should say. Unfortunately, unless you live in that area, that's only good for that park. So if, for example, you upgraded your 1 day ticket to, let's say, over Georgia or St. Louis, it's only going to be good at those parks. Now, the only way you can go to all the Six Flags parks off that pass is if you have a membership, like the gold, silver, diamond, and diamond elite, or you have the gold plus pass. Um, Now with Cedar Fair, it's kind of different because, well, it's the same but different in a way too. Because in order for you to go to multiple parks, you have to buy the platinum pass. With the gold pass, it's only good for that park. So, from what I understand, if you go to Kings Island, let's say, um, and you buy a gold pass, it's only good for Kings Island. Um, Same with Cedar Point, same with Worlds of Fun, Valley Fair, Knott's Berry Farm, stuff like that. So my advice is just upgrade to the pass if you know you're just going to go to multiple parks next year in those chains. It's best just to upgrade. Now, if you upgrade to the pass where you can go to different parks, though the prices for that is going to vary um, as well, because these parks have different rules as far as something like that.